Hello and good morning everyone. My name is John Sebastian Tunggolou, matrix number A170338, and welcome to today's online forum where we will discuss matters in regards to the global pandemic we are facing right now, COVID-19. The topic which we'll be focusing on today is the impacts and benefits of online learning. The novel coronavirus has affected our world drastically, with lockdown and movement control orders being taken in place, and economic sectors are deteriorating as we speak. We have seen so many businesses closing down, and schools are also affected badly when they are forced to switch to online learning platforms. Online learning is deemed to be the new normal, where teachers and students have to adapt and engage themselves in this new pedagogy of learning. Sadly, we hear people complaining about the problems and issues about online learning. For instance, having internet connection problems, technical issues, and the lack of computer literacy. But has it ever crossed your mind that online learning has its benefits and positive impacts to society? Ladies and gentlemen, COVID-19 has somehow brought the world together and made us appreciate the gift of technology even more and spend ample quality time with our loved ones at home. Today, I have invited a few panelists from different backgrounds to share their perspectives towards the positive impacts, advantages, and benefits of online learning platforms in this pandemic. Let's meet our first panel for today. She is studying at a local university and she represents the voice of students in today's online forum. Her name is Fatin Ainaa Sofea. Now my question for you, Fatin, as a student, what is your take on online learning? Do you find it being beneficial in any way?
Thank you, Mr. John, for the question. First and foremost, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Fatin Ainol Syafiq bin Mohd Yasim. My matric number is A172260. And I am one of the students from University Kebangsaan Malaysia. Regarding your question, do I find online learning beneficial? It is a big fat yes for me. As we all know, the coronavirus pandemic is forcing global experimentation with online learning. There are many indicators that this crisis is going to transform many aspects of life. Education could be one of them if online learning proves to be a success. No doubt, the transition of online learning due to COVID-19 was a bit sudden and also hasty. But when done right, online learning comes with many benefits. One of them is flexibility. Online education enables the student and the teachers to set their own learning pace. And there's the added of flexibility of setting a schedule that fits everyone's agenda. As a result, using an online educational platform allows for a better balance of work and also studies. So there's no need to give up anything. Studying online also teaches you vital time management skills, which make finding a good work-study balance easier. Having a common agenda between the student and also the teacher can also prompt both parties to accept new responsibilities and also have more autonomy. Online learning is also more affordable. We all have been there. Being a student, students are well known for being broke. That is why we love affordable learning. This is because the housing and commute expenses are eliminated. You can save up money and learn at the same time. Moreover, online educational is accessible. It can enable you to study anywhere in the world. This means there's no need to commute from one place to another or follow a rigid schedule. The virtual classroom can save up time and also can be available anywhere there's internet connection. I think that is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatin. Now let's hear what an educator has got to say. My question for you, madam, can online learning be effective for educational productivity, especially in this pandemic?
Yes, it does. It can be effective for education productivity despite the pandemic we are having now. Before I go through this discussion, I would like to thank John Sebastian for asking me the question. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. To begin with, my name is Nur Ain Syuhada, binti Zulkarnain Samsi, and my matric number is A172355. The government has imposed the Movement Control Order, or MCO, nationwide starting in March, leading to the closure of all pre-university institutions as well as colleges and institutions of higher learning. Research indicates that online classes can be better at engaging students as well as boosting retention rates up to 60%. The activities include online discussions, continuous assessments with immediate feedback. Online learning environments might increase productivity by broadening access to certified resources and experiences without incurring the cost of paying highly to each site. Generally speaking, this could result in more educational opportunities being made available to a larger pool of students. Furthermore, with the help of technology, devices, applications, and multimedia tools, it makes learning more intuitive and enjoyable. Besides, online classes can help improve digital literacy as it provides students with an insight into how to be effective online and learn how to communicate with content, peers, as well as lecturers. Similarly, being a lecturer also made me realize that teaching online will help you to communicate more effectively through various digital mediums as well as making lecturers more competent and confident in using video technology in education. This is some of the ways how the lecturers and students can keep up the education productivity through online learning. I hope the COVID-19 will not restrict us from getting knowledge. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention towards the discussion.
Thank you, Madam Ain, for your views. We have heard from a teacher and a student, but what has a working adult got to say about this issue? Today we have Mr. Ainol Syafiq from the corporate sector. My question for you, Mr. Ainol, as an employer thriving in this pandemic, what is your opinion regarding the use of technology in learning that will benefit the students of today's world?
Assalamualaikum and wishing everyone a lovely morning today. Before I begin sharing my thoughts, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Ainol Syafiq bin Zakaria, hold a matric number A168001. I am the representative of employer from corporate sectors. Thank you so much for the magnificent question, John. Answering to that question, one of the benefits of e-learning is the equipment of digital skills in oneself. In this evolving world of technology, it is salient to have digital skills, especially working in corporate sectors. Therefore, with the presence of e-learning, it can increase digital skills, which will be one of the inherent in almost every job market in the world. This is because the process of e-learning will help individuals to equip themselves with umpteen knowledge and skills in handling technology. For example, digital skills such as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, producing or editing a video can be considered as basic skills for individuals in order to work in line with the digital world that we have to face today. Looking on the bright side, despite people who say technology can spoil individuals, I think it still remains to be a very critical component of the world we live in today. We have to face the fact technology is the in thing in today's world, and it has become important not only in corporate sectors but also in our life. Therefore, in my opinion, the more digital skills individuals could equip, the more competitive they are on the job market. I think that is all from me, and I hope I answered the question so that everyone could understand clearly what I am trying to convey. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ainol. Lastly, our forum would not be complete without hearing from what our NGOs have got to say. We are very privileged to have Ms. Rahmah from the Environmental Protection Society Malaysia with us today. Now, Ms. Rahmah, since the implementation of classes being online, teachers and students have stayed at home. How has the effect of online learning impacted the environment?
That is such a brilliant question. Thank you, Mr. John, for asking me. So before I answer your question, I would like to introduce myself. Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Rahmah Mawaddah binti Ibrahim and I am the representative of the Environmental Protection Society Malaysia. And as we all know, all the EPSM members are very concerned about protecting the environment. Distance learning is associated with various benefits such as reducing the use of campus facilities, increasing accessibility for everyone to go to class, and controlling disease transmission. And today, I'm going to talk about the reduction in commute trips to campuses that reduce the concentration of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. And as we all know, human activities have resulted in higher levels of heat-trapping gases in the atmosphere, and this has been a significant cause of recent increases in global temperatures. One of the efficient ways to reduce carbon dioxide mitigation into the atmosphere to have all universities start offering more online classes for the ensuing year to conserve our environment. Based on a survey by 500 participants from different colleges who enrolled in online courses, the results indicate that offering class with an online format leads to reduced carbon dioxide emissions up to 5 to 10 tons per semester. Despite the government's effort to promote the use of bicycles and public transportation, there are still many students who commute to class using their personal cars. Hence, if taking a course via the internet results in fewer driving trips to campus, the environmental savings can be identified as carbon dioxide savings. In conclusion, it is proven that remote learning can also act as one of the potent ways that can be taken by the Ministry of Education in reducing the amount of carbon dioxide and other gases trapping heat on the planet. In short, I believe distance learning is good for our environment to minimize the environmental impact. That is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rahma. Ladies and gentlemen, now that you have heard all our panelists share their thoughts, I hope that you are now aware about the impacts and benefits of online learning. Education is a lifelong process, and it is indeed vital for us to be optimistic and look on the bright side of this new mode of learning amidst the pandemic. That is all for today's online forum. My name is John Sebastian. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe and take care. Bye-bye.